On May 31st, you will have an opportunity to vote on the fiscal treaty. Instead of the stability that the government promises, it will mean permanent austerity and an even deeper economic crisis. This video and the austeritytreaty.ie website will set out the case against it.
If passed, Article 3 of this treaty would mean €8 billion in extra cuts and taxes. That's almost equivalent to the entire education budget in this state, and 16 times the amount of health cuts being implemented this year. Across Europe, implementation of the treaty would mean €166 billion in more cuts and taxes. This would turn the current recession into a deep depression with disastrous consequences for ordinary people in the European Union.
This is a treaty for the bondholders. If it passes, economic growth will be ruled out because of the austerity demanded. But the bondholders, of course, will be guaranteed a return by Article 4, around €5 billion a year, on top of the interest of €9 billion a year.
There is mass opposition to these policies across Europe. In response, the establishment has attacked basic democratic rights and has gone so far as to remove elected governments from both Italy and Greece. Article 5 of this treaty transfers yet more power to the unelected European Commission. Countries can effectively be placed into administration, which means their budgets will really be written by the Commission and the Council rather than elected governments. By writing austerity into law, they want to remove your right to vote for an alternative policy.
The government's only weapon to try to make people vote yes is fear. Do not believe their scaremongering. For 5 years they have implemented austerity, but the savage cuts and extra taxes that has meant has destroyed people's lives. We now have 450,000 people on the live register, and 1,500 people are forced to emigrate from this state each week. Ireland has returned to recession, and worse austerity, as envisaged in this treaty, will make that situation even worse again.
Across Europe, the same policies have failed dramatically. Europe as a whole is facing recession, with 25 million people without work. These policies have only benefited a tiny number of bankers and bondholders who want us to pay for their crisis.
A no vote will send a clear message. No to austerity, we need a change of course. Instead of putting bankers and bondholders before people, we need a struggle for a different Europe, where the millions come before the billionaires, a socialist Europe. On May 31st, vote no to the Austerity Treaty.